You know, you're doing so well. You're killing it in life. Everything is going your way. And then out of nowhere, you get this feeling inside that makes no sense. It feels like a dark cloud over your head. Your gut instincts are telling you something is wrong. You feel like giving up. You don't know why. All of a sudden, everything becomes boring. Your energy starts declining. Your standards start dropping. You just can't focus. So you start searching for answers. But deep down, you already know what the problem is. The truth is that many of us have experienced this at some point in our lives. In fact, I'm sure most of you watching this right now have been a victim of this phenomenon where you felt like you were doing great, but all of a sudden, boom, you just felt like giving up for no reason. Well, the secret reason is self-sabotage. According to statistics, only a small percentage of you who watch these videos are actually subscribed. So if you haven't, and at the end of the video you enjoy what you see, do consider subscribing. This encourages the platform's algorithm in promoting more of our mental health content to more people out there. Thanks for being here. Let's begin. The term self-sabotage was first introduced in 1970 by Dr. John Sharp. He defines self-sabotage as any behavior that blocks our own progress or success. We may not be aware of these behaviors, but they can show up in our thoughts, actions, or feelings. Self-sabotage often comes from a place of fear. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of vulnerability, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Whatever the fear may be, it can cause us to self-sabotage ourselves by procrastinating, overthinking, doubting ourselves, or giving up altogether. In today's hyper-competitive world, the rise of self-sabotage has increased tremendously. In fact, according to statistics, only a small percentage of you who watch these videos are actually subscribed. So if you haven't, and at the end of the video you enjoy what you see, do consider subscribing. This encourages the platform's algorithm in promoting more of our mental health content to more people out there. Thanks for being here. Let's continue. As we evolve throughout life, we face different situations and circumstances that shape who we are. Many of us develop coping mechanisms that help us deal with stress, anxiety, and other difficult emotions. For example, you might find yourself constantly comparing yourself to others, seeking validation or approval from those around you. These behaviors might have worked for you in the past, but as you grow and change, they may no longer be helpful and can even become harmful. That's when they turn into self-limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging behaviors. Think about it. If you always settle for second best or find excuses to give up before you even try, you will never achieve your goals or dreams. Why? Because all your potential will go untapped. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Have you ever felt like you were on the verge of achieving something great, but then suddenly you just gave up? Or maybe you didn't even try because you were afraid of failing. Trust me, you're not alone. Most of us have experienced this at some point in our lives. So what exactly causes self-sabotage? Well, it's not always easy to pinpoint one specific cause. It's usually a combination of factors that contribute to it. One of the most common causes is fear. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of vulnerability, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Whatever the fear may be, it can cause us to self-sabotage ourselves by procrastinating, overthinking, doubting ourselves, or giving up altogether. Another cause of self-sabotage is low self-esteem. If you don't believe in yourself or your abilities, you may not think you deserve to succeed. This can lead to self-sabotaging behaviors, such as not setting goals for yourself, not putting in the effort required to achieve your goals, or giving up easily when faced with obstacles. Here is an interesting study published by Frontiers in Psychology that shows how self-sabotage is more likely to occur when our goal is important to us. As you can see, the more important the goal, the higher the chance of self-sabotage. Why does this happen? According to experts, It happens because we care too much about the outcome and put huge pressure on ourselves. And this leads to increased negative emotions like fear, anxiety, and stress, which then leads to self-sabotage. But don't worry, because in the next part of the video, I'll show you 3 steps to overcome this issue. Here are 3 things you can do to break the cycle of self-sabotage. 1. Become aware of your self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors. The first step to overcoming self-sabotage is becoming aware of it. This can be difficult to do on your own, so it may help to talk to a therapist or counselor who can help you identify your self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviors. Once you become aware of them, you can start to challenge and change them. 2. Replace your negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Another thing you can do to overcome self-sabotage is to replace your negative self-talk with positive affirmations. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess things up," try saying, "I am capable," or "I can achieve my goals." Positive affirmations can help you believe in yourself and your abilities, which will make it easier to avoid self-sabotaging behaviors. 3. Focus on progress, not perfection. Last but not least, focus on progress, not perfection. It's okay if you make mistakes. It's all part of the journey. The important thing is that you learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. Don't let fear or anxiety hold you back. Believe in yourself and your ability to succeed. With hard work and dedication, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Remember, self-sabotage is a common experience that many of us face. It's not your fault. You didn't choose to develop these behaviors. They've probably been ingrained in you for years. But the good news is that you can overcome self-sabotage with awareness, practice, and self-compassion. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. By breaking the cycle of self-sabotage, you'll be able to pursue your goals and dreams without fear or hesitation. You'll be able to live a life that you're excited about and that makes you proud. And here's a bonus tip for you. Set realistic expectations for yourself. It's important to be ambitious, but also to be realistic. Setting unrealistic expectations for yourself will only set you up for disappointment and failure. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. So I want to ask you, have you ever experienced self-sabotage? What are some of the ways that you've tried to overcome it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to like and share this video if you think it will help someone else. Thanks for watching. Until next time.